What is going on? Is Andrew back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at some of the best players in the month of May. Obviously we have the May monthly rewards coming up pretty soon. They're obviously going to release on that Wednesday, which is tomorrow, so again, pretty excited for that. They have a couple cards released at the time I'm recording this video, so we'll go over that in just a minute. But we're going to be going over the AL players and NL players of the month. We'll see which ones are going to be actually able to get cards, because I'll make some predictions on that, who I think can actually get cards or anything like that. So let's just get right into the video. So the players they've already released are these two cards right here. They have the May monthly awards captain in Blake Triton and Eddie Rosario. So these two cards excited to use. 95 overall. The Triton I'm actually excited to use because we all know Blake Triton had some really good cards in the past, in that 2017 Oakland A's roster, and I think 2018 as well. So his cards have been really good in general. Obviously, Eddie Rosario has always had good cards in his whole career, so definitely excited to see what he's rocking in that category. And then this is the other card they released in the new event. There's apparently a 95 Jackie Bradley Jr., which is very exciting. We'll see how this card is. He's not always had the best cards in MLB The Show, but we'll see how good his card actually is, and it's only 10 wins, so I'm not imagining anything crazy on this one, but this is another one they have come out with. So this card is also just released, just came out about like, what, 15 minutes ago. We have this new Zach Greinke card coming into the game, which is also going to be in that event coming up at the 20 win mark. So 97 overall Zach Greinke. We'll see how this one is as well. But for the actual cards, they haven't released yet, so these are just the 4 cards we have right now. All right, so let's get into it. So in the NL, they obviously have Fernando Alvarez on the Mets. Obviously been playing really well. Overall, and obviously could be one of the cards they get. Obviously not everyone on this list will be getting a card, guys, so take that with a grain of salt, whatever. We also got Salvador Perez in the AL as well, so I'm very excited. He has been like one of the interesting players for the Royals. I mean, he's always been really good. He had that one good year with I think 40 home runs or something like that, and then he's kind of cooled up. But 9 home runs in the month of May. OPS is really good. Alvarez obviously got a higher OPS, good batting average, and 7 home runs, so that's really solid overall for these two guys. We'll see if they get cards. I don't think so though. As we go, I think one of these players could definitely get a couple cards. Freddie Freeman, obviously 25 ribbies in 1 month is honestly insane. And really good OPS as well. So I definitely think he is going to could get a shot for the Lightning card as well. I think him and Aaron Judge are good shots for the Lightning card this month, but we'll see what happens. Yandy Diaz, another great shout. He's been killing it all season, in my opinion, and I definitely think he's definitely deserving of a card in general. So excited to see. I think both of these guys definitely deserve one, but we'll see if it actually does happen. Let's go on to second base now. Nolan Gorman is the next one up with Marcus Semien as well. Semien's actually had a really good month with, with the Rangers and everything like that. So excited to see what he's going to do. Obviously been driving a ton of runs, so it's been really fun to watch him and the Rangers this whole season. Obviously, Nolan Gorman on the Cardinals. The Cardinals have been struggling this season, but he's been really good, at least this month, with a couple of those stats right there. So I think definitely one of the better cards right here. I think Semien could get one. I don't know about Gorman because I think he got one last month, if I remember correctly. So not totally sure if he would be able to get one. So going to shortstop, we have 2 Picata Marcano. I think that's how you pronounce that, for the Pirates at shortstop. So obviously they don't have Onel Cruz, which we all love, so they got to go with this guy, which I'm pretty sure is their backup. So he's honestly been really good for the Pirates, as you guys can see. Obviously slugging okay. And then we obviously got Bo Bichette back in action once again. I mean, Bo Bichette's, he's insanely good at, he's just insanely good at the sport. So Bo Bichette's, one of those guys. Could he get another Lightning? I don't know. He got one last year. I definitely think it's possible. I think he could get another card, though. It would be to see if this shortstop also got another card from the Pirates, because, not a lot of people know him. But maybe he could get one of the cards, or maybe captain card, or, something like that. Tops now, maybe. Something like that could probably get for him. But I think Bo Bichette will definitely get a card. I think he's definitely one of the guys I could definitely see getting one. Next, we go to third base. We have Nolan Arenado and E's Isaac Padres. So definitely, I mean, these guys have been up here before, especially Padres. He's been good his whole career, and especially this season. Once again, Nolan Arenado back up here. Like I said, the Cardinals have been struggling, but Nolan Arenado is always going to be good. As I said, first month struggles, but finally catching up to getting some barrels on the ball. So excited to see if he's actually going to be able to get a card. Padres, I think, got one once again last month, so I don't think he would get another one if I had to guess. But that's just my opinion. Then we go to the outfield here. So for the NL, we have Juan Soto, Christopher Morel, and Jorge Soler from the Miami Marlins. Soler, I think, definitely deserves one. Soler's had a really good season so far, and I always said that Miami move is kind of a mistake, but the team's actually playing really well. So kind of got to give it to him, what he's able to do over there. Morel, once again, I mean, the home runs has been insane from him, the power off his bat. So, you know, I'd love to see that from the Cubs side, as you guys see back there. Juan Soto, once again, you know, inconsistency and then being really consistent sometimes is his game, but he's putting up the numbers this month. I don't think he's going to get one, though. I think Aaron Judge is definitely deserving of one. 11 home runs, 24 RBIs, putting up absolutely insane stats for the Yankees and playing some really good defense as well. So that's good to see. Luis Robert as well up here on the list, definitely deserving of one. And then Hunter Green, I think, could definitely get one as well. So I think a lot of the AL guys are probably better than the NL. Soler, Aaron Judge, I think definitely deserve one, though. You know, if not the Lightning, Judge probably could get that Lightning, I think. But Soler definitely deserves a card because I want a good Soler card in the game, too. He just has a really good swing, and he just has a lot of power, which is really good to see. So definitely see if he can get one. Then we go to designated here. They have Azuña and Alvarez. So two guys definitely been killing it in the home run aspect and the OPS. So definitely think they can get some cards. I think Alvarez, you know, he obviously got one last year. So definitely might be able to on the lick or maybe at tops now. Azuña, I'm not sure if they would give him one. I'm not totally sure the last time he's got a Lightning or anything in the monthly rewards, to be honest. But he could definitely get one maybe. Let me go to starting pitchers right here. So they got John Gray and Mitch Keller right here. So John Gray, I mean, once again, like the career he had in the Rockies is just so much different. I mean, it's crazy how much the outside tool attacks everything. Back on the Rangers, playing in a normal park, putting up absolutely crazy stats. 4-0 right there in his win-loss. 1.95 ERA of the month of May. Really good pitching, especially nowadays. So Mitch Keller from the Pirates, 3-1, you know, in the month of May. 2.45 ERA, which is really good. But yeah, both these guys have been dominating. You can tell from the videos right here. Both guys have been dominating. And honestly, I think John Gray, I think both of them probably deserve it. You know, I think John Gray, I think he's got one in the past, if I'm trying to remember, but not totally sure on that one. Or maybe it tops now, I'm thinking of. But both these guys definitely deserve it. I think pitchers, you know, you've only really heard the top ones, you know, like Max Scherzer and Turner and Justin Verlander and all those guys. So I'd be nice to see them get one. Then we go to relief pitchers right here. I'm surprised they didn't have closing pitchers, but I guess it's just relief. They have Kendall Graveman from the White Sox, and they have Chavez from the Braves pitching pretty well. So definitely interesting to see these guys would get one. I don't think they've given many relief pitchers. I mean, they did last month. I think they gave one last month. I'm not totally sure. And there's obviously Alvarez from the Phillies. So definitely interesting to see if these guys are going to get one. But I definitely think most of the players on this list definitely deserve one. I just who's they're going to give the Lightning and the other, what, 6 or 7 to. Or maybe some of these will be in the tops now. Who really knows, honestly. But I definitely think most of them deserve it. I think Judge should definitely be on that list. For the Lightning consideration, Freddie Freeman should definitely be on that list. In my opinion, maybe even Soler to get a card. I think Morel should get a card. I think John Gray should definitely get a card. Both of these third basemen could be up for it. Same with the shortstops. Maybe Semien too. And then definitely both first basemen and maybe one of the catchers. So I don't know. We'll see. I think there's a lot of good players that could definitely get it, and I'm excited to see who they end up choosing to get that one actually. But hope you guys enjoyed this video on the May monthly awards. We will be streaming this live on this channel 3 p.m. Eastern time when the update drops, so it should be exciting. You can go over and go to the live channel and see me there. But yeah, excited for this update to come out and excited who we get and who we're gonna grind for. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.